Happy Thursday and greetings from Reston, Virginia. It is day 56 on Walk with Winston and it is a balmy 63 degrees. Oh my goodness, am I in heaven? Oh, I'm in heaven after living through the Tampa tropical season. This is heaven, heaven, heaven. Oh my goodness. So I hope that you're having a great Thursday wherever you are this morning. I am so thankful for the people who are hopping on to the 100-day challenge over on the link at the bottom of this video. You can join us. We are a group that is committing to taking daily small actions, and these small actions are going to build tremendous momentum in early 2019. And wouldn't it be great not to have to set a New Year's resolution this year? It's possible because you're already on the path way before everybody else starts thinking about it. Won't that be cool? Anyway, I hope you will hop over there and join us. I think we're almost to 30 people. And that's just amazing because not even 4 or 5 days ago, this wasn't even an idea. Anyway, so happy Thursday, everyone. God works in mysterious ways, right? You've heard that expression. And for me, I'm pretty thick-headed sometimes. I'm pretty bull-headed sometimes. And so it takes, often, I have to hear an idea from 2 or 3 different sources before it sticks with me and actually resonates with me, or it, just kind of drift through my head, and I won't consider the possibility of that idea until I hear it. Tony Robbins, one of his favorite sayings is, repetition is the mother of transformation. Sometimes we have to hear the topic over and over again. It's one of the reasons I talk so often about transformation and change here, because I have this core belief, and I have this in my own experience, that the starting block of change, the starting first few steps of change just takes a lot of energy. You think about lifting off like a rocket. It burns most of that fuel in the first few seconds and minutes of its takeoff, and it just takes so much energy to get that momentum going. You're stuck and stop, and it takes a lot of energy to get going. So it's one of the reasons that I talk so much about changes, because I think we have these dreams and desires, but then we don't realize them. So what's blocking that? And sometimes I think it's just small baby steps of action, baby steps of faith that can really make all the difference. And once we're in motion, it's like, oh yeah, that wasn't so bad. I actually see results now. It keeps me going and keeps me energized. But today, on my walk over to Starbucks, which is 2 miles from my hotel, I had 3 different podcasts that I was listening to. They're all short form, fortunately, but all 3 of them had the exact same theme. They expressed them in different ways. They're coming from very different sectors. I listened to a variety of different content. A variety and novelty is one of my core desires. I love taking in input from a variety of different sources. But every one of them talked about saying no. Saying no in order to say yes to something better in our life. So I know I talk a lot on this journey with you about taking action. But, our lives are very, very busy. We can feel a sense of overwhelm at times because we're getting a lot of great ideas. We get excited about them. We get exposed to another piece of content that we think, oh yeah, that's exactly what I need. I need to take that and learn about that. We're people of growth mindset. We're learners. We're achievers. We're leaders. And so we're always looking for that edge, just that one insight that could really propel us and take us to that next level. But it was interesting in all those content blocks this morning that people were talking about purging items out of their life, to simplify their life. Another was talking about how when you know in your gut that what you're doing is not serving you or serving the team, that somebody's got to call it and say no. And then a third one was about how liberating it was to say yes to what we're committed to, but that requires saying no to what we're not committed to. And that's what I really want to focus on this morning. So in our 100-day challenge, perhaps your action is to say no, habitually say no to something for 100 days. Maybe by saying no to that, it will create tremendous freedom to freeze you up to do those one or two things that would bring you more joy and bring you a clear path to the yes in your life. So I'd ask you to consider not taking on a new action for the next 100 days. But is there something that you can remove that would free up space in your life so that you could consider what your yes is that's just in front of you? How liberating would that be to take one thing off the plate that it's gnawing in your soul, it's gnawing in your mind, it's taking up mind share, it's taking up space in your life, your spiritual life, it's taking up space in your mental life, and you just know deep down in your soul, this is the season to say no. You don't have to fill that with anything else, by the way. You can just be in that new space of freedom from what you're saying no to. I have found that to be so important in my life. There have been seasons in my life that I've almost felt like this push or command to stop something. And the more I resist it, the more I make excuses for it, the more I push against that concept, the more miserable I feel. And then when I just relax and I pause and I breathe, there's this sense of freedom and tranquility, and I can actually hear. Maybe it takes a few days, maybe it takes a few months, but then I'm attuned to that guidance that I believe God puts inside of us. So maybe you're thinking, I don't want to do the 100-day challenge because I don't need to add one more thing to my plate. Well, join the challenge and take one thing off your plate for the next 100 days and see how that transforms your life. I love when an idea is that persistent that it chases me down in 3 different podcasts on the same morning on my walk to Starbucks. Only God can make that happen. It's just amazing. So with that, you guys have a great Thursday. I hope that you'll take action on this today. Take one thing off the plate. See what freedom that it gives you. See how it expands your capabilities. And I want to hear from you. Instant message me if you take something off the plate today that you'd be willing to share. And if you'd rather post it and share it and inspire others, comment in this video. With that, you guys have a great Thursday, and tomorrow I will see you back from Tampa, soaking up this beautiful air because it's going to be sticky tomorrow when I get back home. Talk to you later.